Slowly but surely, more and more cities in the Wasatch Front are approving these additional dwelling units, or ADUs.
And looking at a number of our peers, saw that other cities were having good success after hard policy debates.
South Salt Lake is deciding if they want to change the city code. State code already allows internal ADUs, like basements renovated and rented out as apartments.
This is a much better solution that doesn't impact the community in the same way as throwing up a big apartment high-rise does.
Jonathan Heitzhusen is currently building one in his backyard. It's a next step for his business that builds backyard offices.
The backyard office sheds tend to get classified under a shed because they're less than 200 square feet. As soon as you go above that and start adding plumbing, it just becomes a little bit of a different animal.
More work, but helpful for renters or multi-generational families.
A lot of times you have families that their kids are growing up and they can't afford to even rent, let alone buy. And so building an ADU on the back of a property might be a good solution to help them get off their feet.
Now, this is not your normal ADU. It is very elaborate. It is over 30 feet tall, but it fits West Haven City Code. As for South Salt Lake, those ADUs would have to be much smaller.
Or we don't necessarily want to allow these dwellings to overpower size and scale of our existing neighborhoods.
Community and Economic Development Director Jonathan Weidenhammer says they have to be 20 feet tall or not exceed the primary structure, whichever is more restrictive. The owner is required to live on property, offer on-site parking, and cannot rent it out as an Airbnb.
This is intended to have long-term residents, have people that are part of the community. It's not intended so that we can have nightly rentals, people that are just visiting for a weekend, leaving their trash and noise behind.
In South Salt Lake, Emily Tenser, Fox 13 News, Utah.